guys, man, the Gang today I am here, and it is the first day of Fantasy RLCS Draft. Now, I don't know if you guys can read the frequently asked questions on the league, but it says that before you pick a team, you should look at these because stuff has changed. But actually, I'm just going to scroll through them so you guys can see them quickly. Pause the video at any point to see it. Basically, the gist is OCE players, like the first week doesn't count or something. There's all this weird stuff going on with OCE, so I am going to not pick any OCE players at all. Also, one thing I noticed that's weird is that the OCE players and South American players are always like all the way at the top. I think it's because they're dominant in their region, but they actually kind of suck when you put them at land. But this is all about league play, so I might have to get some SAM players, SAM players, whatever you want to call them. But I am sick, unfortunately, guys. So if you hear me sniffle or like phlegm I phlegm all the time, but like just in general, it's just it's just bad. I'm sick, unfortunately, but yeah, it's that kind of season. So I got to pick my team. I didn't really see any of the players except these ones right here. So it's gonna be interesting. Also, if I blur out anything on the top of the page, or I put a black box over it, it's a notification, which is weird because I have Do Not Disturb on. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, we're gonna go through and pick the team. So, Card is too expensive. He is dominant for sure. Justin's too expensive. I'm not just gonna ignore the OCE players because frickin' I'm not gonna get them. There's like all this weird stuff going on with them. I want Chassette. Give me Chassette. K-Dop's pretty expensive, of course. Cuxer, his team's been doing terrible. Like, get out my face. I'm not buying Cuxer if his team's doing that bad. Yeah, we're taking Chassette. I don't care. Take Chassette. Put him in. All right. We got to take Chassette. I like Reciprocity, but I like Fruity the best. Okay, let's keep going through. We got Scrub at 1750. I want to find a player that's not that great. That's going for a lower amount. Ooh, Gyro. Well, I don't know how well they're going to do in RLCS, though. Like, I don't know. Yukio, yeah, but Dignitas isn't doing that great. Torment's pretty cheap. Could go for Torment. I have hope for that team. Veloce's doing good, but Casio, he was the worst on his old team, so he's probably the worst on his new team. No reason in getting those people. Alright, I think I'm going to go with Torment because he's kind of cheap. And he's a good player. And his team is very good. So there's definitely, I could see him doing well. Sorry, guys. Tander. I'm going to pick up Tander because I want a South American player that's on a very good team, dominant team, really solid. And this is a live commentary, by the way, guys, using my Apple earbuds. That's all I could use because there's no headphone jack, so I had to use my Apple earbuds with the mic. It's not too bad quality, though. We're going to go... Ronicky is a possibility. Ronicky is a good player. So that's just nuts. That's why I picked him up. Sorry, guys. I'm, like, really sick. Ajax should not be that high. You're high if you put Ajax that high. We're going to pick up Scrub. For now. It depends on budget, though. But we'll pick up Scrub for now. Ooh, Alpha. I don't have high hopes, actually, for their team, for TSM. They have not proven themselves in any way. I'm going to go with Ronicky. Where's Ronicky? Ronicky. I'm going to have to go with an NA player because I have 3 EU players, 1 NA player, and 1 South American player. I want to get a second NA. What's my budget? I've got a good, solid budget, all right? I've got 1,625. That's not too solid. 1,625. Okay, and if we're going to go with an American player, Wonder. I don't like him because he's ugly. No, I'm kidding. But he is ugly. That's not, kidding. But, no, that's not a reason to not pick him. KRONOVI, Wonder, those are some good options that would use up almost my entire budget. Don't want to go down too much. Yukio is so good, but his team is not doing that well. Although, I have some hope for them with Astral on the team. No, but he's not NA. So it's basically, I should probably get KRONOVI or Wonder. SSG, I have no hope for. AJ, I could go with Crow or Wonder. Why would I go with AJ? He's cheaper. VP, he's really good. He's kind of low. He's a 2-time champion. I don't find that accurate. Although his team, Dignitas, has not been performing as well recently. Also, you can see this little bar on the bottom here. That's just because, that's how you get to the home screen on iPhone X's, if you didn't know. Okay, Wonder or KRONOVI? On one hand, I love KRONOVI. He's my favorite player. On the other hand, this is about skill. They're both extremely skilled. KRONOVI has a lot of experience, more than anyone else that plays right now. Wonder is more of a pop-off guy. He hit some pretty crazy double touches at Worlds. Or was it double touches or was it something else? Was it flip resets? I don't know. But Wonder did something. I think it was double touches. Sorry, guys. Oh my God, KRONOVI or Wonder though. This is impossible. Oh my God. Okay. KRONOVI, Wonder, KRONOVI, Wonder, KRONOVI, Wonder. What do I do? Maybe there's a reason they put Wonder higher? Maybe he had better stats? I'm gonna go with Wonder. Just because KRONOVI, he still hangs around the scene, but he doesn't do that great. Believe it or not, he's kind of like the third man for Rogue, which you wouldn't expect KRONOVI to be a third man. I don't know, AJ is just so offensive. He's a ones player, he's whatever. Wonder, I don't know. I don't really analyze Rogue's gameplay, I'm going to be honest. The interesting thing is I picked players on 6 different teams, which could be a good thing because the players could pop off. Or maybe if one of those teams does bad, it'll only affect one of my players. But on the other hand, let's say I picked all 3 reciprocity players. So what's my budget? Oh, I only have 25 left. Okay. Let's just say, for example, that I picked all reciprocity players, which I wouldn't do, even though I love reciprocity. But I feel kind of like I let my team down. I didn't pick any NRG players. But if I picked all reciprocity players and that team popped the hell off, like they did insane, then I would do insane. But I feel like this is solid, right? So now we got to pick the positions. I'm sorry about these ads, by the way. I'm going to try to join Johnny Boy's Fantasy League, by the way. I'm going to go with the same team for now. Fantasy Bonkers, same name. I created the team. I am going to swap out the players. Okay, so Chaussette as attacker, I think that's fair. Scrub as attacker, I think that's fair. Midfielder, Tander and Roddicky. Torment and Wonder defender. So you got to put Torment defender. That's what he is. That's set in stone. Honestly, the positions it set is the order of which I selected my players. That's pretty accurate. Chaussette and Scrub at attacker, Tander, Roddicky, and then Torment Wonder. I think that's really fair, actually. I'm not going to change that for now. But I'll update you guys on changes. I'll come out with a video for the next week of drafts, or the next week, if I have to make any changes to my team, depending on how well they do. I don't know if I'm going to make a league with my friends. Depends if they want to do it, but I probably won't. I'm probably just going to join Johnny Boy's League, and I'm going to get my mom to pick some players, too. I did that last season. I think it's a solid team. Chaussette completely pops off. Torment's the best defender in RLCS. Tander is a dominant player in South America that got priced not that well. I should say they did get priced well for me. He got priced pretty low. He's on a pretty dominant South American team. Scrubkilla is Scrubkilla. He's the champion. He's priced a bit low, honestly. And I think Scrub is going to really be good for me. Ronicky was the best player on his old team. Wait, no. Am I thinking? Yeah, Triple Trouble. Ronicky was the best. Tadpole and Cassio. I feel like Tadpole in the middle, Cassio below. People say Tadpole is better than Ronicky. I don't believe so. Wonder, I just had to pick an NA player. It was between KRONOVI and him. I went with him. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any thoughts on my team at all, leave them in the comments below. And yeah, see you guys.
Okay.